Bulldogs had left out Groenewegen, Neil Cordy and Rod McPherson from the 23 that they named.
It's the first quarter of the 1985 qualifying final from Melbourne Cricket Ground, Hawthorn versus Footscray. Excellent crowd in attendance. The weather couldn't be better. Byrne and Purser. First one won by Byrne, thumps it further downfield, some 10 or 15 metres. Hardy gets offloaded with a good hip and shoulder by Brereton. That could set the tone for the afternoon. Hardy gets first kick of the match. He's had plenty this year. Would almost be on the shoulder, that one. Umpire Rowan Saws has found a free kick, plays the advantage well to Footscray. They swing into attack. Ball driven up toward the full forward position. Edmund. What a great mark that was.
He got a beautiful run off his teammate P at that time, Bob.
He certainly did, Lou, and as we watch on replay, that's a great mark by Jimmy Edmund, and that's a great leadership. But unfortunately, he's gone for a short pass. And so Russell Morris taking it, getting a 15-metre penalty. So not a good piece of play there. That's a beautiful kick, isn't it?
Good 65 metres in that one. I'm not exaggerating. Foster and Brereton. Foster gets offloaded by Matthews. The umpire says it wasn't a fair bump.
I thought it was a fair bump because Foster had his head ducked down there.
Then you cannot hit a man in the head, Lou.
No.
So
whether he's got the head down or not. Byrne was the flyer with Peart. Royal. Now there's a free kick paid here as well. It's going to Byrne. Well, bow to you on that one, Bob. I didn't see that one at all.
Dead set in the back, Pete.
Byrne from right half-back flank. Brereton was the flyer, misjudged it completely. He comes down with the ball, gets ridden into the ground, socket away. Chance for Matthews. Langford. Ford. Deep into Domenico, close to the boundary line. Gets a hoof at it.
Too high.
Out of bounds on the full.
Too high, though, Pete.
And Birdie will have the free kick right on the boundary line and right in front of the Footscray cheer squad, so they'll be getting plenty of advice over there. There's not much doubt about that. Not a bad kick for goal either, this fellow. Started the season in poor form, had a few games in the reserves, but in the latter part of the year has been playing well. The kick, though, leaves a little to be desired, and the first score of the match comes up at the 2-minute mark, one behind to the Hawks.
Well, the Hawks a point in front. Bertie Di Pierdomenico had a chance to score a goal, waiting for the ball to come back into play. Jim Sewell playing at fullback. He was named in the interchange players, but he's made the grade. There's the kick. It's not a good one. The back is hard. He goes to punch away from Di Pierdomenico, and the ball is out of bounds. It can't be on here today. I'll tell you what, there's Di Pierdomenico and Hardy having a bit of a go. Could be a pretty tough game here today, Bob.
Yes, I think both sides are going to be approaching in a physical manner. Hawthorn about to atone for their defeat the other week, and Footscray just play that way anyway.
Well, Callett got that knocked down. Finally, there's a hand pass coming out, and Russo drives the ball high up there towards full forward. As it going out for Dunstall. He picks it up, a hand pass to Langford. He's slung to the ground by Cordy. In goes Kennedy. He can't get clear either. And finally the ball is knocked out by Kennedy, punched on by Sewell. A chance now for Green to pick it up. He fumbles, gets it back to Brett. Another fumble. Plenty of fumble. Nearly a free kick as Daniel picks up the ball. There's only a free kick that time to Brereton. A long hand pass coming out now to Purser. And Footscray get the ball away from the danger zone. A good mark taken out here by Hawkins. They're having a bit of a wrestle again. As I said, it could be on for Young, and there's a box on there with Daniels. Daniels and Russell having a box on too. You can see them in the foreground of the screen there. 15-metre penalty against Di Pierdomenico. Hawkins gave him a nice bath the last time these two sides met. Back it goes now to Royal. Royal right on the boundary line for Footscray. Hooks the ball back towards the centre half forward position. No one there for Footscray. Safe mark by Lester Smith, and a good pass over to Russo. Back it goes to Morris at centre field. He goes for a pass too. It's a ripper. And marked by Little Loveridge. Hawthorn scaling out pretty well. Short pass. And Morris coming right down from that half-back flank, takes the mark around about the centre-half forward area. He'll be about 55 metres out from goal.
Tell you what, though, he's a pretty good kick,
yes,
too.
He's a very good kick, this young fellow. He's had a very good season for Hawthorn. There's the kick by Morris. That's a long kick. Won't quite make the distance. Purser flies. Couldn't hold the mark. Loveridge goes in. Spreading his way through the Packers. Russo, he's put it through for their first goal. So it's Hawthorn, 1 goal, 7 points. The Footscray yet to score at the 4.5-minute mark of this first quarter of the qualifying final for 1985.
It's an excellent goal by Peter Russo. As we watch on replay, a nice kick from Russell Morris. The pack flying. The Footscray defence getting it down. Loveridge leaving it for Russo. An excellent snap by Peter Russo, who has started off on a half-forward flank after being selected on the wing.
Hawthorn by 7 at the 5-minute mark of the opening term. Byrne, Hardy. Hardy's kick short to the outer wing. Royal and Green. Green in front. Now it's Royal's turn. Both go over. Hawkins picks the ball up. It's gone for a hand pass.
It's a free kick to Royal for one on the back, plus 15 metres here, Pete.
Royal a short pass to left half forward. Not a good or well-delivered kick. Looking for Bandit. Now McLean is there. McLean gets around Wallace in towards the 10-metre square and forward pocket over the boundary line from the Hawthorn defence. And it will be a boundary throw in only a few metres from the behind post. Hawthorn coach's box was at the Footscray one. Knocked down to Green. Hardy. It's a hurried hand pass. McLean breaks one tackle. Royal. Snapshot left forward pocket out of bounds on the full or behind. It's the former. And it will be a free kick to Hawthorn to be taken in the right back pocket.
Footscray making hard work of attack down there at the moment, Bob.
Well, I think Hawthorn are putting a lot of pressure on them, Lou, and that's the main reason.
Byrne playing in front, down to Wallace. Hurried hand pass, back to Morris. Morris over the top of the pack. Not a good hand pass again. Deep here to Domenico. Good hip and shoulder. Opens it up though for Royal. Royal's kick is a short one around the boundary line. Green. Disposal usually good. Not so. Yes, it is so on this occasion. Wallace
courage.
Front of Hardy.
That was courage.
I'll say it was. Hardy had his name on that one. Brereton and Buckenara. Good Shepherd enables Buckenara to gain possession. He's gone for a short pass, finds Brereton on the boundary line, gets around forward. Not a good hand pass to Matthews. Matthews may make amends. Left foot snapshot from the Hawthorn skipper. Looks good. Hawthorn second.
It was a great goal by Matthews. A left footer too, Bob.
And Hawthorn setting up the play-on game there. As we see the scoreboard, 2-1-13 with Footscray yet to score. And it's just what Hawthorn would have liked. There's one on replay. We see Buckenara give the short one. Brereton a long hand pass. It wasn't a good hand pass, but the bounce is favourable for Matthews. And in typical Matthews fashion, you could just see the eye on the ball, and away he went.
Just over the 7-minute mark of the first quarter of the qualifying final of 1985. 13 points the difference in favour of Hawthorn. Picked up here by Green. He's had a great start, and so has this fella Morris, as he boots the ball long, looking for Brereton. It's over the head of Russo. Taps it on deep here to Domenico. Russo's after it, and the ball is out of bounds. Out there on the centre wing position.
I'm sure fans would remember that when Footscray did beat Hawthorn a few weeks back, Hawthorn opened up with 4 goals, I think, before Footscray scored.
That's right, Bob.
Scored one further for the match.
But you can't afford to give starts in finals as the ball is knocked out by Kennedy. Then again by Brian Cordy. Back there towards Green. Green coming in, assisted here by Morris. Down he goes. That was a good tackle by McPherson. Umpire called play on. We see Wallace thrown to the ground, but the umpire said the ball was held to him by Bamblett.
That was a free kick to Hawthorn before that, actually.
Umpire will ball it up on Footscray's half-forward line, about 70 metres out from their goal. They're yet to score. Ball pushed out again. Hardy comes in. It's a short pass from McLean. It's a good one. He couldn't hold that time. The one pushed out. There's a go now. As we see Beasley push it out to big Edmund, but he kicked it off the ground, or got his big foot in the way, and the ball is kicked over the line and out of bounds.
It's great luck that, because Edmund was clear.
Ball out of bounds in the forward pocket position for Footscray, about 10 metres around from their goal, and they're yet to score one. The ball back into play. Beasley got the punch out, goes after it again, misses the ball. In is Edmund. He's grabbed too high. He'll get a free kick for sure. This could be their first goal.
Shocking tackle.
At least it'll be their first score, because he's only about 20 metres out from goal, directly in front. And watch that again, Bob.
Yes, we'll watch on replay.
Very poor tackle, Bob.
The tackle certainly too high. Not a doubt in the world about that one.
Well, Edmund coming in to put their first goal on the ball. That's providing he's accurate enough, of course, but usually a very good kick for goal. And, of course, he's got to set the example. He's the skipper of the side. Taking plenty of time to have this shot. There she is on its way. And there's no doubt about it. It's a goal. So the scoreboard, Footscray 1 goal, 6 points to Hawthorn, 2 goals, 1-13.
A good start so far. So Footscray wanting that goal. They just couldn't afford to let Hawthorn get a 3-goal break. And so a very handy goal to the Bulldogs. And it's always nice when it comes from your skipper, because it's good leadership.
However, as I said before, not a good tackle. It was clearly a free kick, and Edmund made no mistake. 10 minutes gone, first quarter. Hawthorn by 7 points. Vernon Purser. Purser marginally gets that one out. Deep into Medico, has a fresh air shot. Like a dust bowl out there. Hand pass comes out to Wallace for Footscray. Gets clear of Handley. Wallace down towards left half forward. Big pack of players out there. Knock on by Bandit. Picked up by Morris again for Hawthorn.
Had a fine start here today, Pete.
Yes, he's playing well at the moment. Wallace again for Footscray. Marks in front of Kennedy. Steve Wallace, left half forward flank for the Bulldogs. Plenty of distance in that kick. Here's was the flyer for Hawthorn. Bandit. Can he gather it in? Caught by Wallace. Good tackle, that one. Ayres and Beasley both miss it. Hardy trying to pick it up. Just about there. Snapshot for goal. 4 Footscray by McPherson. 4 points. Great snapshot, that one. 1 point the difference. 11 minutes gone.
I think the sheer persistence of Hardy helped there, Bob. He couldn't pick the ball up, but he kept at it. You watch this in a moment.
Well, the same thing applied to Bandit. Bandit forced the ball forward, run past Beasley. Hardy coming in, and desperately trying. He could have easily got a free kick there, and McPherson picking it up and snapping truly, similar to Lee Matthews at the other end. So the game and the scores pretty level at the moment.
Footscray trailed by 1 point at the 11.5-minute mark. First quarter knocked away by Purser. Now Footscray another chance. It's picked up by Daniels. Daniels' kick is a short one down towards the left half forward flank. In fact, it bounces back towards the wing position. And the ball taken over the boundary line by Buckenara, and we'll see a boundary throw-in.
Just on the 12-minute mark of the first quarter, a point the difference in favour of Hawthorn. Purser and Byrne having a duel there as the ball is knocked out now to Wallace. The most prolific kick getter they got in the business. Loveridge gets a hand pass over to Qtr Sevens. Back it goes to Russo. A long kick up there towards Dunstall. He's grabbed the mark. That was a fine mark. That was a real goal he's marked, that one.
Great mark.
Great mark to Dunstall. He's right on the boundary line about 30 metres out from goal. Watch that again.
They're the desperation things that, well, they make finals, don't they?
Certainly do. On the banana bender. Coming in for his kick, number 19, Jason Dunstall, playing his 13th league game. There it is on its way. And that deserves a goal. The mark is worthy of that, and that's a goal.
Not a bad kick to goal, is he?
No, a beautiful kick. I think that was a rather credible reward, Bob, for the kick.
I think for a kid to come out of Queensland in his first season of football to do what Dunstall has done is an exceptional effort. And we watched on replay now the mark by Jason Dunstall, and that was worthy of any player.
So it's 7 points the difference, and into this quarter by just on 13 minutes. The centre bounce. 3 goals, 1-19. Hawthorn to Footscray, 2 goals, 12 points. Byrne against Purser. Well, actually, neither got control. That one knocked out by the little fella Loveridge, but pouncing on the ball was Callett. Sends it back there towards half forward. Pert overruns the ball. He tries to recover, goes after it again. That'll be a free kick for sure. Silly play on the part of Lester Smith. Could be a 15-metre penalty. Peart at centre half forward, goes for the long kick, looking for Beasley, but he's pretty well grabbed. There's a 15-metre penalty here, I would say.
I don't think it's 15 metres. He's just bringing it back.
No, it's a free kick going to Lester Smith.
Well, I don't know what happened there, Bob. What you saw it, did you?
Well, the umpire indicating he was held behind play, Lou.
I think someone might have biffed him one too. The ball drops short, and a mark taken here by Daniels.
Full kick, that one.
Daniels kick us over half forward. Chance for Hardy, doesn't drop those. He's got it. He's nearly played on. He's thinking about it anyway. He's gone back for his kick, and he's short of centre half forward for Footscray. Oh, that's a terrible kick. He's kicked it straight there to Loveridge, and that's dynamite. Over to Wallace. Back it goes to Swab. Back to Buckenara, and he boots it high back towards the centre of the ground. No one can take the mark. Pouncing on it now is Handley, and this fella shows a lot of dash. One of the recruits of the year as he gets away from his opponents, leaves them for dead. A long kick looking for Matthews. At the back of Sill, couldn't take the mark. Matthews and Ford go after this one, and it goes for the boundary line and out of bounds in the Hawthorn forward pocket position. Hawthorn score. They're 3 goals, 1-19 to Footscray, 2 goals, 12 points.
Handley going everywhere with Royal.
Worthy of praise too, that effort from Chopper Handley. Purser can't get clear. That was almost a throw too. Picked up by Wallace. Snapshot is just about there. It's a goal! Can Can he get boot the ball quickly? Almost as good as Magoo Law in his prime. 4-1-25 to 2 goals. Great kick by Watts.
That Hawthorn hadn't put him into the side earlier in the piece because he is absolutely wrapped in him.
Approaching the time-on period of the first quarter. Handley's first goal. Chance for the Bulldogs now as McLean drives them forward. To Beasley and Mew, knocked away by the Hawthorn defender. 3 Footscray players are there. Bandit should get there first. He does. Just about caught. Breaks that tackle beautifully. Almost out of bounds. Still in bounds. Short pass out in front of goal. Edmund marks.
Wonderful play by Bandit on that occasion. Under a bit of pressure, but even though the pressure was there, he very calmly and coolly steadied and had a look around. Saw Edmund on his own. And so the number 9 that we see waddling down there is Les Bamblett, and a beautiful pass across to Jim Edmund.
Jim Edmonds only about 25 metres out from goal, directly in front. He's kicked one already. I think he's hooked that one slightly. And it's out of bounds. Edmund marking well today, Bob, isn't he, under these conditions?
Well, he is a great mark, Jimmy Edmund. That is the greatest forte of his play. And it was a good pass then, though, from Bamblett.
Beasley and Langford. A line ball, that one. McPherson tries to crash through, not successful. There's boots it out wide. I don't think much science in that. The mark taken by Alan Daniels. Daniels a little bit closer in than right half forward. Lead made by Edmund. Daniels not a bad kick as a rule. He can get this one pretty close. Torpedo punt kick. In towards the full forward pocket. Bandit hit the post. So that's a post to reach.
He tried to find Hardy there, and of course he couldn't get it past the post beat.
2-3 to 5-5, a difference of 20 points in the first quarter, which is 26 minutes, 20 seconds old.
While Hawthorn Footscray are playing this sort of football, Beasley won't kick goals because there's too many people around him, Bob.
He certainly is, Lou, and Chris Mew is hard enough to play against at any time. And what a great mark from McPherson. That's Peart, I mean. Peart running the wrong way, and that's a lovely mark to Peart. He does show plenty of courage, everything he does.
Beasley again and Mew. We've seen that a few times. Good tackle by Bahaja. No, he said it wasn't a good tackle. He didn't have the ball. And so the free kick going to Hawthorn's Loveridge. Loveridge a short pass, looking for Lester Smith. Not a good one. Lester Smith crashes into the back of Purser. Umpire lets play continued. Langford's kick was well smothered by McPherson. That was good play. McPherson gets around Langford. Shrugs the tackle beautifully. He's gone for a short pass. Edmund again. Another great mark.
Lester Smith in trouble, Pete.
He's done a knee, or
Could be a knee too. It looks so. It's pretty serious.
left knee.
And golly, he doesn't look too good, Pete.
That's very bad news for Hawthorn.
That's a real blow because he's been their most consistent defender this year.
He's coming off. He's gone. So Bob Edmund, Jim Edmund, his brother Bob, who's the weightlifter. Edmund into the goal square. Beasley and Mew playing in front and decides to play on. He's gone for a long kick out towards the half-back line. In fact, it's carried further than that. Mammoth distance. Kennedy for Footscray may get there first. No, he doesn't. Down goes Matthews. Burn for Hawthorn. Tries to break one tackle. Gets it back to DP Domenico. Just about smothered that kick. Chance for Kellett at right half-back flank, and he picks it up beautifully. Kellett. No one running at him. And well shepherded. Now DP Domenico comes in. Still well shepherded, and Kellett gets Footscray out of danger and up to their half-forward line, where a good mark is taken by Schwab.
Strong mark by Schwab as he boots the ball back to the centre of the ground. Russo's got the wide open space and sends it up towards the full forward position off the top of the pack. Brereton scoops. This is the goal for sure. Oh, good play on the part of Brereton. Scouted out beautifully.